I was sitting on the edge of our bed when my phone buzzed. The screen lit up with a message from her, my wife, and my heart stopped before I even read it. I'm going on a trip with him. If you don't like it, divorce me. I stared at the words, my fingers trembling. My mind raced trying to make sense of the sentence. It felt like the air had been sucked out of the room, leaving me gasping in disbelief. For a moment I thought it must be a mistake, a cruel prank, but no. It was her typing, sending, confirming everything I had feared but refused to imagine. The signs had been there for months. Little things I had brushed off. Missed calls she claimed were from work. Sudden nights out with friends. The faint scent of a perfume I didn't recognize. I questioned myself first, wondering if I was being paranoid. I told myself I was imagining things. But the truth had a way of refusing to stay buried. I remembered last week, when she came home late and said she had to meet a client. Her smile didn't reach her eyes, and I noticed the crease in her forehead, the way she fidgeted with her keys. I wanted to ask, to dig, but a voice inside me whispered, don't ruin this. Don't make it worse. Now I wished I had. I spent the next hour trying to call her, texting, pacing the living room. Each unanswered call felt like a hammer on my chest. My thoughts spun. How long had this been happening? Who was he? How could she be so calm, so unapologetic, sending me a message like this as if it were just a casual update? The memories that once felt warm now burned. Our Saturday mornings with coffee and laughter, the quiet dinners we shared, the way she would rest her head on my shoulder while we watched TV. All of it felt like a lie. I kept asking myself, did she ever love me? Or was it all a performance? Then I found the text. I didn't need to look far. She had left her phone on the kitchen counter unlocked. My eyes fell on the conversation, and the words hit me like blows. Pictures of them together, messages planning the trip, declarations she had never spoken to me. I need this. He makes me feel alive. Don't try to stop me. I could feel my chest tightening, my stomach churning. I wanted to scream, to throw things, to make the world understand the betrayal I felt. But all I could do was sit there, frozen, as the reality settled like ice around my heart. I remember the moment she came home to pack for the trip. She tried to smile, brushing past me as if nothing had changed. Her perfume was different, her laughter lighter. I wanted to confront her, to shake her and demand the truth, but the words lodged in my throat. I felt a strange combination of rage, sorrow, and numbness. Finally, I found the courage. How long? I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. Her eyes flicked to mine, and for the first time I saw a hint of guilt. Long enough, she said. I've been honest about everything. I can't hide who I am. The truth was worse than I could have imagined. She wasn't ashamed. She was unapologetic. She didn't want to stop. She wanted me to accept it or walk away. And in that moment, I realized love wasn't enough to hold someone who didn't want to stay. I felt a mix of sorrow and clarity. Sorrow for the life I thought we had. For the memories tainted by betrayal. Clarity because I knew I had a choice. Crumble in anger or reclaim myself. I chose the latter. I can't do this, I said, finally, my voice steadier than I felt. I can't be part of a life where love is optional, and honesty is selective. She shrugged, almost indifferent. Then maybe this is the end. Or maybe it was the beginning for you, to see who you really are. I left the house that night, suitcase in hand, not in a storm of rage, but in quiet resolution. Every step away felt like reclaiming a part of myself I had almost lost, my dignity, my self-respect, my ability to trust myself again. In the days that followed, I thought about the memories she had shattered, the trust she had broken. And slowly, painfully, I learned to separate the life I thought we had from the life I could rebuild. I realized betrayal is not just about the other person, it's about how you choose to respond, how you decide to live after the pain. I didn't hate her. I didn't need to. I simply let her go because holding on would have meant holding on to lies. And as I walked into the quiet streets at dawn, the city asleep around me, I felt a fragile but undeniable sense of freedom.